Lost yet another. It doesn't matter. Down on my lover. It doesn't matter. I did what I do best. I'm still gonna get to Mars. Feeling restless. Turn off the madness. Let all the lost hearts know. धन्य धन्य नारी जीवन औरों को ही तू अर्पण धन्य धन्य नारी जीवन औरों को ही तू अर्पण अपने लिए तू सोचे ना धन्य धन्य नारी जीवन औरों को ही धन्य धन्य नारी जीवन औरों को ही तू अर्पण धन्य धन्य नारी जीवन औरों को ही तू अर्पण अपने लिए तू सोचे ना धन्य धन्य नारी जीवन औरों को ही भजन सखारे सुनो मेरी मैया, बोझ नहीं मैं किसी के सर का, ना मझधार में नैया पतवार बनूंगी, लहरों से लड़ूंगी, और मुझे क्या बेचेगा रुपया, और मुझे क्या बेचेगा रुपया। I lost yet another. It doesn't matter. Down on my lover. It doesn't matter. I did what I do best. So gonna get to Mars. Feeling restless. Turn off the madness. Let all the lights on. So धन्य धन्य नारी जीवन, औरों को ही तू अर्पण, धन्य धन्य नारी जीवन, औरों को ही तू अर्पण, अपने लिए तू सोचे ना, धन्य धन्य नारी जीवन, औरों को ही, धन्य धन्य नारी जीवन, औरों को ही तू अर्पण, धन्य धन्य नारी जीवन, औरों को ही तू अर्पण, अपने लिए तू सोचे ना, धन्य धन्य नारी जीवन, औरों को ही।
Hello everyone, kindly wait for 2 minutes. We will start soon. Hello everyone. I Divya on behalf of Harmony School for Moral and Human Values under the aegis of S.K.E.T Educational Trust, Faridabad. Welcome all the distinguished guests and audience in the webinar organized in the occasion of International Women's Day. The program is starting with a short video on the women of India. After the video, I wish to honor the mic to Chairman Dr. Harshit Sinha to start the show. Everyone, today I'm going to tell you about some successful Indian women who make us proud. Namaskar, मैं दिव्या आज आप सभी के समक्ष उन महान महिलाओं की बात करने जा रही हूँ जिन्होंने हमें दिखा दिया महिलाएं किसी से कम नहीं होती। नारी शक्ति है, नारी सम्मान है, नारी गौरव है, नारी अभिमान है। इसीलिए हम सब की ओर से नारी को शत शत प्रणाम है। तो चलिए बात करते हैं रानी पद्मावती जी की, क्वीन ऑफ चित्तौड़। She defended Rajput pride by self-immolation when Alauddin Khalji wanted to capture her. Now coming to Razia Sultan ji, Queen of Delhi Sultanate. She is the first and only female ruler of India. तो चलिए बात करते हैं सरोजनी नायडू जी की। She is the freedom fighter and poet. She is also known as the Nightingale of India. And she is the second Indian woman who became president. तो चलिए बात करते हैं सरला ठकराल जी की। She is the first Indian woman to fly an aircraft. Now coming to Rani Lakshmibai, Rani of Jhansi. She is the prominent personality in India's first war of independence. तो चलिए बात करते हैं मदर टेरेसा जी की। She is known for her extensive work for the poor and Bharat Ratna recipient and also first woman to win the Nobel Peace Prize in 1979. तो चलिए बात करते हैं इंदिरा गांधी जी की। She is the Iron Lady of India and she is the first and only female Prime Minister of India and also first female recipient of the Bharat Ratna Award. Coming to Sushma Swaraj ji, she is the remarkable political stalwart and leader. Padma Vibhushan awarded her humanitarian courage. तो चलिए बात करते हैं किरण बेदी जी की। She is the first woman who joined the Indian Police Service and she is an inspirational icon to many civil service aspirants. Now coming to Kalpana Chawla ji, she was the first Indian woman in space and she died tragically in the Space Shuttle Columbia disaster. तो चलिए बात करते हैं निर्मला सीतारमण जी की। She is the Indian economist and Minister of Finance and Corporate Affairs of India. Now coming to Swati Piramal ji, she is the vice chairperson in Piramal Group and also she is the founder of Gopal Krishna Piramal Hospital in Mumbai. तो चलिए बात करते हैं गीता गोपीनाथ जी की। Geeta ji is the chief economist in International Monetary Fund. Now come to Tessie Thomas ji. She is the distinguished scientist and director, Journal in Aeronautical Systems. तो चलिए बात करते हैं लीना नायर जी। She is the chief human resources officer in Unilever. She is the first female, first Asian, and the youngest ever CHRO of Unilever. Now come to Malika Srinivasan ji. She is the chairman and MD in tractors and farm equipment. Now coming to Neeta Ambani ji, she is the goodwill ambassador in Reliance. So these are the Indian legendary women who make us proud. I hope you loved it. Thank you.
We are unable to hear you.
Hello. Yeah, now am I audible now?
Yes, audible now.
Okay. Okay. So, I, on behalf of Harmony School for Moral and Human Values, under the edges of Shiv Kripa Educational Trust, I welcome you all. A few many people have joined. I'm seeing on the board few guests have joined us, and also some other people have joined. Today the occasion is very craziest because we are celebrating the International Women Day. So most of the people, most of the board people on the board are we will be finding the females, those who are going to address today. And unfortunately, I am really lucky and feel honored to welcome you all on this board, right? So there are few friends of mine and people I'm seeing. The Shalini is there. She's from US. She is my sis. My wife is there. There, and Juhi is there. My one of the student. Right. Hi, Juhi. How are you? And I am seeing the. Juhi is my. She's pursuing PhD with me, right? And she's a very nice person indeed, right? And on the board, I can see few many other people over here. One of the guests I am seeing that is Pratasha. Pratasha, she is one of the invite. Get how are you, Pratasha? Welcome to the board. How are you? So welcome and wish you all a very happy International Women's Day first of all, right? And few more people. I will get back to you, Tisha, very soon, right? Let me see how many people, how many more guests have joined us. I think uh, Deepika Arora. Deepika, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah, Deepika, yeah. Welcome, and once again, we wish you a very happy Women's Day, International Women's Day. So,
Thank you.
how are you, Deepika? आप कैसे हो?
Chika, I'm doing good.
Okay, and I was seeing the Monica Gupta ma'am. If you can open, she has joined us from US. I think Monica. I was seeing her. If she is available, please allow me to view you. Swati Chauhan is there. Monica is there. And Ranju Vasta, if she is there, please. I think I just had seen Monica Gupta.
Hello, I'm here. I accidentally disconnected.
Okay.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, Monica, for joining us, and it's a pleasure to invite you and to see you on the board. Monica is joining us from US right now. She is vice president in Zekebo, and she stays in Colorado, USA, if I'm pronouncing correctly. Right. And how are you, Monica? Wish you a very, very happy International Women's Day.
Thank you.
So I would like to start the conversation with you. See, there are few many people who are listening you out, and what you think about and how your journey started. You are from Indian origin, or you are from? I think you must be Indian origin. Your name is Indian. Can you share your experience and what you would be like to say about the entire journey?
Are you asking me?
Yeah, I'm asking you, ma'am.
Oh, okay. So thank you. Nothing special. It's just that, I was born in Delhi and we are three sisters. And just on this occasion of International Women's Day, I just want to say that my father and mother, they empowered us and they enabled us from the start. They said, there's nothing that you cannot do. Or in fact, on the contrary, we didn't have brothers. So they always told us, you have to do everything that a boy can do or does do. So that was our kind of foundation, and just went on to do my engineering and worked along with family, and then got an opportunity to come to US and be successful.
Okay, so you have born and brought up at Delhi. So what is the difference you find over there and over here, the opportunity wise, the people who are just traveling in India and they are fighting for their rights to get some positions in the society? And the same as you people are also pursuing over there and accomplishing good positions. So what is the difference of work culture and things you are doing, and what you would like to add and convey to the young girls over here, those who are wishing to make their career abroad, basically?
Sure. I think the differences in the workplace are not too many. Even here, women face a lot of challenge. in growth and reaching higher positions. But
Mhm.
overall respect for the women in the society is higher in US, I feel, and the safety is much better.
Okay.
But in terms of Indian women achieving what they want to achieve in careers in India, I'm seeing like people are doing really well,
Mhm.
and the acceptance, like our prime minister was Indira Gandhi ji so long ago, and in US they have not been able to achieve that goal of getting a woman prime minister or president. So
Right.
I think nobody should set boundaries for themselves. Just go and do what you think is right, and don't take no for an answer.
Yeah, very nice. Thanks a lot. I will be getting
Help
back.
each other. I think that's most important also, is women should help each other in the career, in the workplace, and not be against each other. That's really important too.
Okay, fine. Thanks a lot for your nice reply and answer. I will be getting back to you, and I wish that few people from this side who must be curious to share your to get your share your experience. Few questions. I will get back to you in a later stage. Please be with us, right? And
I have to
Deepika.
drop. I will drop in 10 minutes. So thank you for
No.
having me.
Okay, no issues now, no issues. So anybody who wish to ask something to Monica ji, you can ask. Otherwise, we can move up to the other guest basically, because this is early morning to them. This would be around 7:30 morning. So they all, and it's a working day, so they all have to move to their workplace. If anyone wish to ask something, one can discuss. Otherwise, no issues, right? Deepika, how are you, Deepika? Deepika, I
I'm
would
fine,
like to
sir.
add. Yeah, Deepika is one of my colleague, and she has a long career, more than 25 years. She is working, and she was director with the RBS, one of the renowned business school in India, at a very early stage of her career. And she is also, his husband is having, all his family business is having, she is having a import export business, and across the world they are working. And she's also, along with her job and teaching passion, she's also making their home, as well as helping shoulder to shoulder with his husband, with the husband. So दीपिका, कैसा रहा आपका सफर, और क्या बताना चाहेंगे बच्चों को, यंगस्टर्स को? So कैसे, how to go ahead with?
What I would like to say is that, as Manika Gupta said, that the parents play a very, very important role in, empowering a girl, a woman. And शायद मेरे साथ भी यही था कि my father played a very big role in, empowering me and telling me कि भाई कुछ तो बनना है. ऐसे ही लाइफ में ऐसे घर में नहीं बैठना है. So that is very, very important. And what I feel is that, we are celebrating International Women's Day. We are saying, okay, women have achieved so much. But what has gone behind achieving them is more important. So, what I feel is कि, apart from saying कि हाँ ठीक है हम celebrate करें और, हम parties करें, हम enjoyment करें और खुश हो जाएं, उससे काम नहीं चलेगा. What is more important is कि जब हम ये देखें कि भाई वो वुमेन वहां तक पहुंची तो कैसे पहुंची, और एक ये तो चलो what we have discussed are big people. In our daily lives we feel, हमारे neighbors में there's so many women who are working and making a mark for themselves. They are also equally important. So I feel that, educating the society, especially at the lower strata level in the rural areas, you have to let the girls fly, and telling them that that is most important if we want overall development of the society. अगर वहां पर ग्रास रूट लेवल पर हम काम करके कुछ कर सकें, लोगों को एजुकेट कर पाएं, तो शायद सोसाइटी में बहुत बड़ा चेंज आएगा और इंटरनेशनल मेंस डे, वुमेन्स डे सेलिब्रेट करने की जरूरत नहीं होगी, शायद सब बराबर हो जाएंगे.
Very right, very right. So, what actual challenges you face to see day-to-day basis? We face lot of challenges. बहुत सारे balances manage करना पड़ते हैं. पर्सनल लाइफ में, प्रोफेशनल लाइफ में, वर्क प्लेस के अलग प्रेशर्स होते हैं, फैमिली प्रेशर्स अलग होते हैं. How these things, and you are also contributing a lot. I know very well that you are contributing to your husband business, and they are also, with the grace of God, that business is also flourishing with your great efforts. So what drives you basically to come over the challenges, or what holds a person to come over the challenges remains the common.
Yeah. See, when I would say that when I started my career, I worked in the corporate also. Thankfully, somehow, I met good people. That was my good luck that I was not discriminated upon. But yes, when I took on, as a position of a dean and further as director at a very young age, people who were elder to me, could not take it very, very well. A girl at such a young age, how come, she is going to hold the reins? But then, because of my hard work and the support of the entire staff, things went well, and, that respect automatically came in. But initially, yes, there was a lot of resistance, yeah, from the senior, staff. But, slowly and slowly things settled down, which I still feel that, had be a boy been there instead of a girl, things, would have been taken differently. तो वो एक आउटलुक में है तो डिफरेंस बट आई थिंक स्लोली एंड स्लोली व्हेन यू रियली वर्क हार्ड तो वो चेंज लोगों में अपने आप दिखाई देने लगता है एंड पीपल स्टार्ट एप्रिशिएटिंग इट अच्छा एज फार एज माय business that we did yes there were a lot of challenges but slowly and slowly I learned the tricks of the trade because it was new to me and again the hard work that you put in then people automatically start appreciating you that okay fine and they start not appreciating or rather say recognizing or they understand कि भाई ये इन्हीं के साथ काम करना है and then there are no lags there's no difference रात में 12 बजे भी कॉल करेंगे तो there's a woman who will answer ऐसा नहीं है she will not answer the call okay so that then that brings about a change so धीरे धीरे the way you deal with people it brings about a change in the society.
Very right, very true. Because we see, and I would like to address Patricia basically. She is a young Patricia. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah. She is doing a remarkable job. She has plenty of ventures with her. She is director with she is director which company that is. I think
Jayanand Engineering
Jayanand Engineering Private Limited, and she's having her own saloon business, and she's a traveler basically. She's also now diversifying to the hotel business also. And so at a such young age, and you are a pretty looking girl sort of person, how you are managing this out at all the diversified workplace, and what is the motivation of yours behind this all?
First of all, wishing you all a very happy International Women's Day to all the courageous and strong ladies present out here. And answering your question, sir, actually nothing is easy. You face a lot of troubles like as Miss Deepika said, like there are people who will pull you back. There are two types of motivation. We all know that. One is the negative motivation and the other one is the positive motivation. So in negative motivation, people pull you back. But there are people who say, we are right here behind you. Just go ahead and do the thing. So right now I work into 4 different portfolios. Like I'm the administrative director of my firm named Jayanand Engineering Private Limited, which works for big power generation companies such as NTPC, Adani, Jindal, Reliance, and many more. So my work profile is to look after the management and the financial aspects of my company.
That's great, really great, right?
And apart from this, I'm also an entrepreneur in a very different league. Like I entered into the salon industry, although I am a BTech graduate in information technology and master's in business administration, human resources. So, but I entered into the salon industry and applied my master's into this, and I'm doing pretty good. I manage my business virtually, not being present there, because my salon by the name Pratyasha's Makeover is in Uttarakhand.
Okay.
So I manage being here in Lucknow, and provide time to time trainings to my employee, and I stay connected with them 24/7. So, but we are managing it and we are doing pretty good, I must say. And not only this, I didn't stop there. I also follow my passion. Like I converted my passion into my career and influence people to travel more. I create travel videos, and I have a channel by the name Travel with Pratyasha YouTube channel, and I have started earning money out of that. It was not at all an easy job, and it required a lot of patience. It took me almost 3 years, but I didn't lose my patience, and today here I am. And the money which I earn with this passion turned into career, it gives immense happiness to me as compared to other business which I'm running. And also, as you all know, like I also stepped into one of the small startup in the hotel industry by the name Hodo Hotels and Resorts Private Limited. So I think this is the perfect example of women empowerment, where like in previous days, women were denied to take their life choices. But in today, the things have changed. Women are doing what they want.
That is what I always say. Now the time has changed, and we talk about the history, and we say that people, women are just restricted to the families and housemaking and boundaries of the home. Actually, they were not a part of decision making and important decision making in their families. But now the things have totally changed and altered. This is not a time when women are working shoulder to shoulder with men, but they have crossed and they have come up and they have proved themselves with their courage, with their conviction, with their ability to perform great, and their continuous urge for success. That is a very important thing which has put all the barriers down, and they have crossed them out. And the people, then the young girl like you, is really an example set for the youngsters who want to make career and who want to do something and keep them holding. They are having nothing to start with. There should be a start or with. Once you are starting, the problems are supposed to come. The challenges has to be faced, and every challenge is an opportunity. Those who grab it, they get the example.
That's
for
right.
others. Right. So with me, Shalini is there. She is my sis, and she stays in US basically, and she is staying for last 32 years over there. And she's also working. She has pursued her MBA over there. She has big kids. They are all working. She managed everything out there. The life, and why I have invited, because the courage of young people is there, that they want to move to the other country. They feel that they see the rosy side of the picture. Everything is very good and promising to the other side, but it is not always like. The things are not always very smooth for everybody. Everywhere in every country, whether it's developing or developed, lot of efforts has to put to get the continuous success, and which is never easy for any place. So share some experience with the young girls.
Yes.
Yeah, of course. Whom are you asking to?
Yeah, I'm Shalini. I'm asking.
Of course.
Yeah.
Please go ahead.
No issues.
Good evening, everybody. First of all, I would like to congratulate all the members of S.K.E.T Educational Trust. You all are doing great job. So kudos to all of you. And then I would like to thank you for inviting me to celebrate this International Women's Day with all of you. So we celebrate International Women's Day in honor to women contribution in our society. And I remember back in 60s, I wasn't born in 60s, early 60s, but women were so confined in their houses. They were not allowed to work, not allowed to go out, but time has changed. And we all know modern woman today is confident, smart, self-independent, and not dependent to anybody. And that makes me feel so happy that I have seen this change in my lifetime. we are seeing exceptional achievement of women in every field, and we have come long way. But I personally feel that I want to take the opportunity and talk a little bit about what else needs to be done. It's still a long way to go. So basically, couple of things which bothers me. One thing, like education is a basic human right, and I was just doing Google search last night, and I saw female literacy rate is still lot lower than male literacy rate in Asia and especially in India. And I don't know, but we need to educate each and every girl, and we can start from our neighborhood, from our house, from our maid, that make sure every young girl go to school. And that is not going to be hard. It can be done. Other thing I feel we have to address women issue more closely. Like, for example, domestic violence is not a personal matter. It's not between husband and wife. It needs to be addressed as a global issue. I see all over. It's not that in America we don't see this. I see domestic violence here too, not only in one more thing, and which is very, you guys will be so surprised, is still employer discriminate women, especially in the finance world, and even in America. We see the discrimination in finance world. I worked in financial sector for 10 years, and I see it like every step, how male gets promoted and women do not, how they get sidelined. So these things needs to be addressed. And the last thing, which I know it is so painful, that young girls get raped almost every day in huge number. How can we tackle this situation? And I just want to touch upon this point more, because this problem needs to be addressed, because it is a global problem, but in India, as you know, it is a bigger problem than most of the other countries. So I feel as a woman, we play lots of different roles, but the most important role we play as a mother. And we can definitely make some changes fundamentally to tackle this problem, to have a brighter future, to have a better generation. And to prove my point, I will take an example of Jijabai. Jijabai was the mother of great Emperor Shivaji, and she was the founder of Maratha Empire. She was a reformer. She was the courageous woman. And Shivaji was very much influenced by her mother. She, on a very beginning of Shivaji life, she trained him. She trained him how to tackle, she taught him all the current affair of Mughal Empire. She taught him all the social inequality. But the main thing is she taught him how to respect a woman, why to respect a woman. And that grew in Shivaji. I think we do great job raising our children. And as an Indian or Asian, we always teach them, we want them to be very smart, math, science, all this academic subject. But we need to make sure we do that part of our teaching. We need to make sure we teach them moral values. We teach them our heritage, our sanskar, right values from the very beginning of their childhood. And this will start from the age of 3 and it will end at 15, because after 15 it's hard to teach them anything. So I think if we shift a little bit, we can kind of make a little safer nation. And that's my thought. But I really want to congratulate all of you and each and every woman doing a great job. We all are wearing so many different hats, and we have come long, long way. So thank you so much, and happy International Women's Day to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks a lot for your addition to the this Women Day. There's so many topics and issues you raised up. These are really matter a lot, and these are really matters which must be given immediate attention. Like the motivation behind this Harmony School for Moral and Human Values was this too, because I was observing and I am with the youngsters for a long time. and I am seeing the moral values are decaying. Not only the youngsters, we all are decaying because of indifference towards the people. We are getting so limited, self-limited, or we are getting so restricted to ourselves. We are just restricting ourselves within us. We are restricting ourselves within our family. Others matter. We are just not taking care of them. So indifference towards the people have increased. And I always say that moral values are not the property of literate people or the richer people or average people. This must go to all entire society basically, because moral values is not a school subject to be taught, to be learned, to memorize, to get the marks, and that's it. This is to be adopted, and adaptation should be like a culture. As we adopt the culture, it should be like that. So that is a very true, and that is what the objective behind my this venture, Harmony School for Moral and Human Value. It is to create the balance between the people, between the society itself, family. The relationship problems are coming nowadays. See, women are still facing so many problems. Domestic violence. This year, what we are our major campaigns are towards these two issues, basically domestic violence as well as for the elderly people. So that is what the awareness we are creating towards. And once a woman is trying to come out of their homes to work, to prove herself, there's so many things are pulling her back. So these chains has to be broken. There should be a lot of push to her. She has to make a lot of efforts to prove her, and she is proving for a long time, for thousands of years. A woman just why just a woman has to prove it that she, see please. So that is one thing I always incline to do. To that is my initiative, and that's my team is doing. My entire volunteer team is working in that direction. We to give a healthy moment to the people, good learning to the people, right? So today we are also having Swati Chauhan with us. Dr. Swati Chauhan, are you there, Swati? Swati, she was there. Swati, are you there? Okay. Swati is there. Yes, Swati is there. Yeah, Swati. How are you, Swati? Swati.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
This is Swati Chauhan. She is Dr. Swati Chauhan. She is working as a professor with the MR University, and we are in very close colleague, but in JB, and we are in long touch. So Swati, you are also having small kids and always courageous towards working and proving yourself. You have done a lot of you have achieved and accomplished a lot of milestones in your career. You have done your PhD with your with all issues what every woman is facing. So, what your addition to the things which are going on over here, and what you think, what lessons and should be given to the young girls, those who want to make their career and want to come out and prove themselves.
Yeah, so first of all, thank you so much, sir, for inviting me in this panel discussion. And I also want to wish all the women and the men also a happy International Women Day. And as far as it is concerned about my journey, or if I want to just give any tip to the new girls, my journey was a journey where I got the support of many people, like my father, my parents, my friends, family. Yes, it was not so easy to be a modern, to become a modern woman in that surrounding where the people, they do not accept the success of a girl. And I come from a small town, and there it was very tough to do higher educations and all, because the people feel ki now it is a girl, so let her do her schooling and then she should get married. That is the ultimate goal should be in the life of a girl. So keeping these type of mentality in the small town, and then when you want to fly to keep your wings, it was really tough. But yes, with the support of the family members and everyone, I'm here now, though I have not achieved much, but yes, I'm associate professor in one, reputed university. I'm doing some research work, some projects work. So yes, I'm trying to give a little bit to the society, whatever I have received from the society. As far as it is in the terms of what the message I want to give to the new girls and for the newcomers. So I just want to say a few things that these girls should be clear what they want to do. And actually, we many a times we talk about the gender equality and the women rights. So, see, girls, there is no one who will give you your rights and who will tell you what is the gender equality. It is you only who has to ask about her rights, and you. I mean, there's no one who can give you the permission. It is you only who has to find out its way and who has to understand what is her position, what she wants to do in the life, in the career. So it is you only. If you can give the importance to yourself, no one can stop you doing something, and there is no one who can give you the permission. If you feel your importance, of course, you can do anything in your life. That's my only message.
A common question for you and Betasha, basically. First view I would like to have from Betasha, because she is young. Young. What I feel, once a female is getting financially independent. So while the course of being independent, there are some rigidity also is being generating in both them. It's not only the female but also the male. So somewhere around in the family, the clashes are being. I am watching the clashes are coming in the family, and relationships are decaying somewhere around. So because the females are getting financially independent, so they don't want to compromise, and same as the male part of the families also behaving for a long time like that. They always wants to supersede throughout in the major decision making. So what do you think, how these issues should be tackled? Because this is another very important issue. Once there are both the members are earning, both the members are contributing to the family income. So no one wants to compromise at any level or at certain level, basically. So how these things should be tackled, basically, and because this is going to end with the result of separation or discomfort or the uneasiness in the relationship and the family, which are also impacting the growing kids, basically. So this is also like, yes, please.
The issue which you have raised, this is the main motto behind why we celebrate the Women's Day, the gender equality, basically. When people of all genders, like either men or women or transgender, also we can include them, they should have equal rights, equal responsibilities, and equal opportunities, I must say. So to spread the message of gender equality and to promote a better society जहाँ पे कोई भी gender bias ना हो. So if I talk about my case, like I'm financially independent, but on the contrary, my house and my husband, they are too supportive to it. Okay, so I have not faced any such issues, but this is really a problem in this society, especially the Indian culture, where mostly in India, woman has been the one who struggles for everything that she needs. She is dependent. And for me, what I believe, a real woman is the one who feeds herself, who doesn't go around asking from other people for her living. So my personal perception is every woman is strong, every woman is powerful and has that level of confidence in her. It is just you have to bring out that confidence, and the society will have to follow you. Society will have to approve your choices and whatever you feel like doing.
Okay. Deepika, what's your version on this? Hello, Deepika.
Yeah. See, what I feel is that, yes, in fact, in many houses, these kind of problems, come up that, when a woman becomes independent, then clashes start. But one thing I feel that being a woman, whatever a quality, whatever qualities we have as a woman, why should we lose them? Why should I say that I have to
No,
become a man?
it's not a
No.
matter of losing. It's just a matter
Huh.
of how to handle the issue.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. That why should I think that I should become a man? I am a woman. I have my qualities of being, generous, compassionate. I have the quality of multitasking. So
Agreed.
then why should I become rigid? Right. Or why should I think that if I am earning, so, treat me equal and I should make a, issue out of it? As a woman, I can handle everything. I should have that confidence and I should try to keep the family together. Because, see, we need to understand that men have been brought up with a different mindset. And I, as a woman, can change it. But the change cannot come through, fighting or, being rigid. The change can be brought about in many, many ways. And one has to think that at the end of the day, if I have decided to get married, I've decided to have children, then, it is my responsibility also to, keep that family together and ensure that my child does not suffer. So, if it is a responsibility of a man to, run the household or, ensure that a marriage works, then it is a responsibility of the woman too. So both of, them have to be compassionate, considerate, and wherever needed, one can, at certain points of time, you have to, say, mellow down. At certain point of time, the husband has to mellow down and keep the relationship together and, make the, moving further.
See, I mean, very
So,
right. The
yeah.
issue is actually doesn't belong to our bracket. Means in which age group we belong. This is the prominent problem in the youngsters basically. The age
Exactly.
of when see we have already passed a long time, 20-25 years we have passed in a marriage. So we have a compatible level. We do understand each other, the gaps, the questions and weaknesses. But once in a early marriage, right, those who are early married and they have both are financially independent, so the young blood shoots basically, right? So and early breakups, because this is a very burning issue I am coming across. People are
See,
coming to me.
this is why the focus on literacy is being there. Because jitna zyada the people will be literate, this problem which you are saying na, that people get separated and the issue creates between men and women.
No, it's not a matter of being literate. I tell you, it's a matter of compatibility of understanding, right? Lot of very literate and people I have seen, those who are quite literate, white collar job, earning in CRs basically, but the clashes are there. That is a personality clashes, right? So these issues are really very important to address, and they need counseling. They are coming for the counseling to me and the different people. They are going, these are the issues. They both want to make the thing sorted out, but even then that is not getting. So Shalini, what do you think about it? But I think you must want to add something to this.
Yeah, sure. Actually, I am a big supporter of STEM, big supporter of girls. They go for everything what guys can do. But I am seeing a problem in USA and India. All these girls in 20s and 30s are big feminists. I support girl, I support their education. I want to be independent, but I think for few things, for everything, we don't need to be a feminist. Like a few things, girls can do better than men. And if suppose I go one extra mile in my family life, do a little bit extra than men, we don't need to compare that we both bring the money home and everything needs to be equally divided. I see young girls having lots of problem in their marriage because like everything is shared half and half, especially in America where we don't have maids. So one guy is cooking, other is doing the dishes. I mean, there should be understanding. Like everything, like even I just get surprised. But I think basically how to handle this situation, we need to, again, I will come back to a mother, the role of mother and father too, both of them. make their girls independent, smart, every possible way, but teach them the right thing, that for everything we do not do we have like equal rights. If I do few things extra, nothing wrong. So I don't know from where these modern girls are coming to this point that in family life, everything should be equal, like everything. And that is creating lots of problem because we all think we are bringing money home, we are financially independent, I don't need to take any crap from anybody. It's not really crap. Family is a commitment, adjustment, lots of things even men to adjust, so women need to do too. So I support women, but not for everything. We don't need to be feminist, like a big feminist.
Very good, very good. It's a very,
I
very,
agree. I completely agree with
yeah,
this.
very right. It's a very strong and very intelligent statement. Right now, I ask to Resham. Resham is there. Hello, hello. Yeah. You are. How are you? See, you are working for 2 to 3 years. You are about to get in the next stage of your life, right? And you are financially independent person. And what you think? How you will be handling if anything such thing happening, that any person you are getting in life partner and having the same or a lesser income or a higher income, whatever the income, how you will be handling this out? How will be first share your experience, because you have just in the professional life basically. So many young girls who wish to be she is working great, and she served with the Wipro, and she's also working with a multinational company in the IT sector basically. So what your idea about?
So, like now, what I am seeing in IT industries that women are growing at a very fast rate. So, every woman having like a great designation. So, like as part of your question, if I will choose some partner or something, I would be seeing that equality. Like he should understand me and I should understand him. So it's not a matter like everyone is independent and we can both like together we can do each and everything. So it is not like women should be superior to men or men should be, both are equal in that way. So that's my thinking. And according like whatever the ma'am said, that there is a clashes now between the men and women. So clashes are due to because it somewhere comes from upbringing as well, because a child, he sees from when he is small, he sees within his family that mother is working, mother is doing household works and father is going and working. So this is what the mentality some they get, and that's why I think the clashes happen. But I think now the people are understanding, even that it's a men or women, they are understanding that we both are working, we both have to handle the things. And I guess this is, I think now it started working in this way, that they both know that we both are working. We have to go office, we have to come back, we have to cook, and we have to share the things together.
Okay, that's good. That's a great idea. That's a good idea. That is good thing. That's I would sum up this issue. That's every both of. It's not a matter of negotiation. That who wins the right statement must win. So once you are in a family, it should not be divided into two. Even the income should be put in a one single say bank. So it should not be discriminating. I am earning this much and your bank account is showing this much. It should be cumulatively much more than that of one is earning, and obviously that is. So that should be the way to handle this out. Otherwise, so many emotional and personality issues comes across, and which a female has to be are being exploited because of this. She is not earning in previous years or age basically. Now she is earning, so she is coming forward to the things, and she can take stand on her words basically, or on her personality. That is also a very good part, but it should be taken smartly and intelligently. It should not be towards the breaking the things. It should be always towards a constructive mindset that things should be handled. Right now, I am seeing Rajiv Bhayan Chacha over there also on the board. So I would like, he's a very good speaker. I would like if you can add something to this point. Hello.
Excuse me, sir. Can I say something on this topic? I just had a thing.
Sure. Please.
First of all, good evening, everyone, and a happy Women's Day to every woman present over here. And I just, as ma'am said, and you discussed about this topic, though I'm a very less or no experienced person, but I had this thing. As to runs a relationship thing, adjustments can be made, but not compromises. Am I
Very
right?
right. Very right. True. And compromises should not be there. Adjustment should be there, and adjustment should be from both the sides. Right. It should not be only one person should
Because
be
if
responsible for
there
the
is
adjustment.
bonding, two person can adjust for each other a little bit and not compromise.
Very right.
Both sides adjustment can solve this problem. Am I right, ma'am? Please
Very
say
right. Yeah,
something
very
on
right.
this.
Very right. Very true. Thanks a lot, Himanshu, for your honest opinion on this. Right. Rajiv, Mahendra, are you there? Hello. I think he is not. He is not there on the board, but he is looking like he is there. No issues. I would like to have a small, because it's already 8. I know it's a time for you all to move for your either your kitchen or your workplace. So I would just like to have a small what message you want to give to the young people, young girls basically in short. So I will start with Deepika and Patasha and then Shalini too. Deepika, please go ahead. What is the message?
See, the only message that I would like to give is that, focus on your own development, focus on whatever skills you can acquire, and try to move forward. And do not pay heed to small issues in life. If we keep on looking at the smaller issues, इसने ये कह दिया, उसने वो कह दिया, then you will never be able to move forward. Forget all those things and move forward. Try to build up, whatever you can for your own self.
Okay. And you, Patasha?
Hi. So here are some of the advices for all the young girls present out here. Like love yourself. Look at all your good qualities and decide to love yourself exactly the way you are right now. Okay. And the next thing which I would like to say, and love yourself and take care of yourself. If you love yourself, you'll definitely take care of yourself, stay healthy, get a good sleep. Don't be a people pleaser. Like, do not try to please other people if they don't deserve. A lot of people may take advantage of that situation. Also, do not avoid your problems. Like, you should always face the situations, no matter whatever circumstances you are into. You have you should have that level of confidence in you. And always be a good listener. It helps a lot in life. And to continue with it, be kind and loving, spread positivity all around, and always be optimistic. Things will turn into your favor with your hard work very soon, if not now. And don't be jealous. Jealousy never pays.
Very right.
Focus on yourself. Instead of wasting time on thinking about others' success, just focus on yourself and the things will turn into your favor.
Very right.
And to end it, I would like to say never tolerate any kind of abuse.
Very right. Very true. That is very true. One should always protest against any sort of this, any domestic violence or anything like that.
Like whether at workplace or at home. Abuse should be highly avoided.
Abuse should not be tolerated by anybody. It's either by male or either to male or a female. No one should tolerate abuse.
Like it comes in many forms, like physical, mental, or emotional.
Very
Do not tolerate it because it takes a lot of time to heal those wounds.
Very true. That's very true.
And to give an answer of like this relationship you were talking about, so show empathy. Like every person has a different perception. So try to keep yourself in others people's perspective and you might get a solution to that. So this is all I want to say to all the girls. I hope I inspire at least if not much, at least one of
Definitely.
you, it will be an
Very,
immense
very
pleasure
right.
for me.
This is really an inspiring and great talk from your side. Yes, Shalini, can you add something to it to give the
Yeah.
message? Yeah.
Yes. So, final words for all young girls: follow your dreams, definitely. Do the right things, but be safe. I hear a lot about India news every day morning. I definitely spend 15 minutes with India news. Be safe. For few things, you don't think that you are not a man. So, like if it gets dark, pick a buddy. Don't walk alone on the street. Be safe. That's my advice. Other thing I would say, since you guys are doing a lot, like you are running family, you are having your career, so sometimes we get overwhelmed, tired. So definitely take care of your health. 10 minutes of meditation, some walk, some exercise to have a healthy mind and healthy body. That is, and the last thing I would say, since you are going to be, or you're already a mother of young kids, I would strongly focus on my point. Other than academic subject, start teaching them moral values, that how to respect a woman from the very early on. That's all I would say. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks a lot for your great words, all the panelists and speakers. And I would like to have thanks all once again. And before I quit, I just want to add that we will be playing a small. That Divya will be has written kavita poem, so she will be reciting that out for you. And then our team, which has worked for this. See, this is a 1 hour program or 1 hour webinar, but entire team works for 3 to 4 days, day and night to make this possible. A small video on that. So I would like Jennifer. Jennifer, you were there. Jennifer, how are you, Jennifer? Jennifer, what you got out of this conversation, 1 hour conversation? Are you have you got something? Your voice is not coming. Your mic is off. Your mic is off.
Good evening, sir.
Yes.
I was going to say something, but I didn't got the chance because everyone was telling me something very important, and I wanted to say something which I think which needs to be addressed. That 3 points are there. First, commitment is not you should always become a man. This is not a commitment. Second, paying your own bills isn't being independent. It is what you are supposed to do. Third thing, women, there are still some people who believe women belong in kitchen, and they have even said to me this thing, and I believe it is a compliment for me because it's not a gender role. It's not a gender role. Everyone should know how to cook for their own survival.
Okay, that's great. Good, good. Juhi, how did you find the conversation? Juhi, yes, कैसा लगा तुमको? आवाज नहीं आ रही, तो your voice is not coming. Your mic is off. Juhi, your mic is off. Okay. Your mic is off. Your mic is off. Yes, no issues. Divya, can we start the video?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, please.
नानी वाली कथा कहानी अब के जग में हुई पुरानी, बेटी युग के नए दौर की आओ लिखे नई कहानी। बेटी युग में बेटा बेटी सभी पढ़ेंगे सभी पढ़ेंगे, फौलादी ले नेक इरादे खुद अपना इतिहास गढ़ेंगे। देश पढ़ेगा देश बढ़ेगा, दौड़ेगी अब तरुण जवानी, बेटी युग के नए दौर की आओ लिखे नई कहानी। बेटा शिक्षित आधी शिक्षा, बेटी शिक्षित पूरी शिक्षा। हमने सोचा मनन करो तुम, सोचो समझो करो समीक्षा, सारा जग शिक्षा में करना, हमने सोचा मन में ठानी। बेटी युग के नए दौर की आओ लिखे नई कहानी। अब कोई ना अनपढ़ होगा, सबके हाथों पुस्तक होगी, ज्ञान गंग की पावन धारा सबके आंगन तक पहुंचेगी। पुस्तक और पेन की शक्ति जग जाहिर जानी पहचानी। बेटी युग के नए दौर की आओ लिखे नई कहानी। बेटी युग सम्मान पर्व है, ज्ञान पर्व है, दान पर्व है, सब सबका सम्मान करे तो जीवन का उत्थान पर्व है। सोने की चिड़िया बोली है, बेटी युग की हवा सुहानी। बेटी युग के नए दौर की आओ लिखे नई कहानी।
So there's a before the final video to be played. I once again thanks a lot all the dignitaries and the participants and audience to be the part of this webinar. Hopefully, this all the girls, youngsters have got some very important information, and they have a lot of views have been cleared. And this is the initiative of the Harmony School. The Harmony School is dedicated to add values to the people, and that's why it is being founded. And I wish that you please visit the website and our website and be the part of it. The objective behind is to create the pool of people who can join it, who could be volunteer to the different people, help the people, serve the people, and add values to the people. So this is a honest beginning, and I wish that we can grow the country, nation, society with these efforts, basically, because I strongly believe that moral values are really more important than the bookish or the conventional studies, basically, or the education. They are also very important, but moral values are the basics, and they are the breath for or oxygen for the education. Because if there is no moral value, the education doesn't matter a lot, doesn't work a lot, I tell you. So before ending up the session, I would like that that video is being played where my team has worked and their entire team is working. So please play the video, and thanks a lot once again, you all, to join.
Sir,
Yes,
can I add 2 points to this
Thank you so much.
conversation?
Yes, sir, please. I wish the jury to be added because Juhi's voice was not there. Yes, Juhi, please. First Juhi, then Himanshu.
Thank you
right?
so much. It was immense pleasure being a part.
Thank you. Thanks a lot, Natasha. Thanks a lot. Really nice interacting with you. It's really great.
Same here. Same here.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Juhi, please speak
Thank
up.
you, everyone. I'm hearing kind words from all of you on women empowerment is very informative. Thank you. Thank you so much. Being a part of this
Thanks a
session
lot.
is very nice.
Thank you. Thanks a lot, Juhi. Right. And hopefully we have got a good lessons and learnings, as well as good words we got from the different people across the world. Yes, Himanshu, please tell me what you want to say.
Yes, sir. Just 2 thoughts came in my mind just now. It's been happening since the very starting of this world. There are 2 powers that haven't been noticed yet. Let me talk about my mother. I think every woman has special powers. Maybe some didn't get the opportunity to build a career, some become housewives. But the thing here is let me talk about my mother. She's my all-time therapist. Like from my childhood, even if I got any wound, the first word came from my mouth is "ma," "mummy," "lag gayi," and all. And it happens with everybody else, I think, over here. And the other thing is let's take an example in this case, like in an organization, if a person is not able to complete a task or just need that person would go to a higher person whom he can believe, he can rely on, whom he knows that person can cover up all the problems and heal that thing. And the mother is that healer of everyone's life. These two jobs are not much talked about nowadays. I mean, like, I'm not fighting of other thing. It is very good. Many women are building career. I'm talking about some housewife that didn't get the opportunity to do that. But yeah, they got all the mothers got the healing powers. If every child in this world, if he gets something bad or anything that makes that person cry, the first word on his mouth is "Ma, mother."
Yes, right. See, mother is mother. Mother cannot be substituted. Mother is mother. All mothers are really peculiar and unique in their kind, right? So we all must. We love our mother the most. I tell you, every boy, every girl love and a mother and parents a lot and respect them all. Always respect them. Always respect your society, your friends, and
And
everybody.
sir, one thing you can agree with me that like girls can share their thoughts with their mother. They both are of same gender, but despite of being different gender, we're not that much bonded with our fathers. Like we are bonded with our mothers. We can share anything with them, and if you want something, we can
Because you
tell
are
them
more closer to your
anything.
mother goes out and earns, so he is not able to give much time to you. He has a different sort of
No,
constitution.
sir. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that it's like most of the time, every child, doesn't matter if
Right,
he's a
right,
boy
very
or
right.
a girl, it's
Hmm.
something that beyond anything.
Very right, true, right. That you have a very good thought process also, right. So I wish that video should be started now. So which is I wish that all the I wish once again the entire team, Kanchan, Manisha, all the trainees, the Shweta, Devi, Gosh, that Gaurav, Toffee. Everybody has put their lot of efforts to make every effort event great, and this is again another example of the great event. So I wish you start the video and please watch. They have given the entire the tribute to their family members, their mothers and the sisters. Please watch it out. Thank you. Thanks a lot. I call off the meeting now, webinar, and once again wish you all a very happy International Women's Day to all the women, and also congratulate you all for being the part of this. You will all be getting the certificate for the webinar, right? And all the panelists will also be share the memento and as of just a gratitude towards them, right? So thanks a lot. Thank you very much for joining the webinar. Thank you.